All right, we're back halftime here. 23-18 Glacier Peak on top. Scott Oshman along with Tim Boyle want to tell you that our exclusive coverage of Wesco Glacier Peak basketball tonight brought to you by McDaniel's Do It Center in downtown Snohomish. Snohomish Bakery, also downtown Snohomish. And always thank our friends, WescoAthletics.com. Anything you need, rosters, schedules, any sport, girls, boys, doesn't matter, WescoAthletics.com. Also get the Game Day app. Tim Boyle, let's talk quickly about some football. Big news today out of recruiting. Buda Baker.
There we go.
There we go. Buda Baker, the big time, one of the top recruits in the country, commits to Oregon. Shakes off Miles Jack, his buddy at UCLA. Jim Mora thought he had it inside track. Today the news, he decommits from Oregon.
You know, and, well, we talked about this just a minute ago. I'm not a big fan of decommitting unless there's, like, a major problem with the program. I personally think you commit, you know. But I'm curious. I need to get the inside scoop on that because I'm curious. Is he thinking back to UCLA? Is he thinking UW? Or is, you know, Oregon, a little tidbit about Oregon, if you commit to Oregon, you're done. They don't let you go check other places out, do trips and stuff. You commit, they tell you you're committed, you're done looking. So I wonder if he wanted to go check some other places out. To do that, he's going to have to decommit, you know, so.
Yeah, boy, there's a lot of happy coaches, though, let me tell you, around the Pac-12 and all over the country right now.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, geez, Oregon getting a guy like that. I know USC's been getting a lot of recruits lately, too, with Sart going down there, and be interesting to see where he goes. You gotta think that UCLA's got some inside track on that.
You would think so. We're back here. Action again, another big game. 34-31, Terrace up 2 on number 5 Stanwood at halftime. Brady Southard with the left hand reach and roll.
Brady came to play tonight. I like it.
8 points for the junior, the QB, the quarterback. Painter in foul trouble. Juneau top of the key, number 3. Painter from 3 off the rim.
See, they're having a problem with this rim too.
Yeah. Wonder if, and they're going to call a quick foul on number 24, Grinde. Cole Grinde.
Did they say that was his first?
That is his first.
Okay.
Team's first. Got into foul trouble, got in the bonus there late in the second quarter, and they're going to call now a foul on Luke Neill that he pushed off.
I think it was on Guffey.
Oh, no, that is on Guffey. His first tonight.
Nobody in foul trouble for GP. Nobody's got more than one.
No, leading scorer now coming in. That's a long bomb, no good. Painter goes high, but Guffey comes down with it out to Chambers. 1 on 5.
Oh, no, is that gonna be on Painter?
What are they saying?
I think it's
red 23, and it's gonna be
on. It's his number, on 4th for him.
Junior Michael Painter.
I'll tell you what, here's the thing. If he goes out, they're in big trouble. He's already somebody on the bench coming in for him, which is pretty obvious.
He got 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter, and he has got 4.
That is trouble.
Caleb Keeton comes in as Guffey drives too much, but Allan on the other side out to Chambers.
3.
Triple play. His second tonight.
And Marysville Pilchuck needs to talk about it.
Up 8.
Wow.
Quickly here in the third quarter, the Glacier Peak Grizzlies jump on the Tomahawks with 6:31 left.
It's funny how this rim went cold for them too, and Glacier Peak starts draining them down here.
Well, Trey Chambers against Getchell last Friday night dropped in 5 3 balls. So, and he had he went cold against Stanwood. Again, credit Stanwood, pesky, one of the best backcourts senior backcourts in Thayer and Zip and Garcia there.
Trey reminds me a lot of the way Drew Vader played, just so quick up and down the court. I don't know if their shooting styles are necessarily the same, but just up and down the court so fast, and a lot of similarities.
Drew Vader playing, I think, Watkins Junior College. Also some other alumnus from Glacier Peak last year. Zach Peterson, Mitchell Porman playing at Edmonds Community College. Saw Mitchell's father, Gus, on Tuesday night. Said they're doing well, getting some playing time.
We'd like to do one of those games, wouldn't we?
We would. We'd love to go over to Edmonds and see what they are doing over there.
Another
Juneau,
rebound by Brady.
big time up to Chambers. Heckendorf, gets in there to punch it away to stay GP ball.
Heckendorf's the other guy with 3 fouls, and now I think you take it right at him. You get a couple people in real big foul trouble early.
Chambers now feeling it. Tries to go in low to Neill, but Fields there to pick it off. Juneau down 10, 6:01 left to go in the third. Glacier Peak comes out hot. Trey Chambers hits a 3-ball. Southard with some nifty work inside. Juneau taking Guffey to the rack, and he finishes, and he'll go to the stripe.
Guffey got him with the body.
They might call that. Are they going to call that on Southard? No, they're going to go with Guffey.
Still not really in foul trouble for Glacier Peak. Only 2 fouls for Guffey. Nobody else with 2.
Bryce trying to get 3 points the old-fashioned way. And I cannot get it, but Keeton goes up fighting with Brady, and Guffey comes up with it. Neill now on the break. Look, he thought he had Chambers. Held back. Neill now, Heckendorf on him. Allan from the elbow. From him, but Brady had it.
It's going to
tried to
board from Brady.
Yeah, tried to set his feet.
See what they're saying here.
And head coach Barry Gould not happy with that call. Fields with his first, but 3 team fouls already.
And another one.
And they're going to call
again.
Boy, they are lighting it up here. 2 fouls in about a second for
2 fouls on Fields instantaneously. He goes from none to 2.
Dante Fields. Double team is Chambers. Juneau picks it off.
Oh, and
bodies hitting the floor in front of us.
Allan. Oh, and then he traveled. He didn't get the handle on it. Good steal by Nick Allan, but couldn't quite grasp it in time.
You never want your bigs running the ball.
You got to dish that off to either the hitman or the thief.
I think it kind of shows some frustration with all those fouls, right?
I just got a glare from Todd Elvig's son, the big kid Jacob Elvig looks over. He's like, hey, man, give me the ball. I got skills, baby. I can play point. I can roll with you.
He did very well tonight against Marysville. They won.
Heckendorf with a great-looking finger roll in the lane. He's a good-looking, he's just a baby. He's a sophomore.
Wow. He's going to be a problem for Glacier Peak in the next couple of years.
Looks like he has a few more inches he can grow. Just a young kid into Southard. Southard against Fields. Backs him in, gets some position. Comes up with it again. He wants it. Now Keeton takes his shot, but no!
Wow.
Boy.
Brady gets the rebound and the bucket. How many rebounds does he have?
You're supposed to be tracking rebounds, remember?
That was for Marysville Pilchuck.
Oh,
he's just here to sound good.
That's right. Well, a lot of number 24 Seahawk Beast Mode jerseys in the crowd tonight. And I'll tell you what, Brady with the cornrows and the new do, he's a beast inside.
You said he's only averaging 7 rebounds a game?
No, he averages. We don't have 7 plus points, but
okay. He's got to
checked that.
He's got to be in double figures already tonight.
just under 8 coming into last Tuesday. Had 11 points against Stanwood. Definitely Glacier Peak's leading scorer right now with 10. Trey Chambers with 9 with 4:34 left to go in the third quarter. Glacier Peak up 30-22. And that one's not going to go where he wants it. Chambers, no!
Fouled. And that's going to be a problem for MP here.
Another turnover.
24.
Six turnovers in the first half for the Tomahawks.
They're already at 5 fouls with 4:23 left in the third quarter.
Well, some might say that's a decent strategy. You stop the clock and you send Glacier Peak to the line where they haven't been successful as Nick Allan takes a seat.
Kjellesvik back in the game. I'm anticipating you'll see Bobby here in just a second.
And also Watkins. Where's Watkins? As Trey hits that one. 10 points now for Trey Chambers. Juneau slices, dices, nice finish by the youngster Juneau. He's just a sophomore. He's a good-looking youngster. He's going to play.
They got a couple sophomores that are going to be problems.
They'll be good.
Turnover.
Little miscommunication there between Southard and Neill. Second turnover for Glacier Peak here in the second half. Just under 4 minutes. Scott Oshman with Tim Boyle on STSPN.com. If you want to see one of the 30-some plus, we're going 50-plus games, live streaming broadcast here for Wesco, Snohomish, Glacier Peak, Jackson girls, boys as he goes inside. Now outside to Grinde. Jump, stop, jumper, no good.
Uh-oh.
They're going to call a push, I think on Chambers. It will be on Chambers' second. Still only 3 team fouls here in the second half. Heckendorf to the big fella Keeton.
And Ty's got a tough assignment right now. He's got Kaleb Keeton to guard.
Joyner gets that off with Guffey in his face. Kind of a weird release. Guffey down to Chambers of the big guy Keeton, and he rolls it in. Good little floater by Trey Chambers now with 12.
Looks like Bobby Brooks is coming in.
33-24 now. Glacier Peak on top. Juneau back up. The big fella faking it. Staying pick and roll. Got him now. Kjellesvik comes up with it. Another turnover for the Tomahawks. Chambers, Grinde beats Heckendorf. Now Neill right back to Chambers. Swatted out by Fields, but back is Kjellesvik.
Rebound and a bucket. You gotta like it.
3 points for Ty. Boy, Fields went up, but heads up, always 100% Ty Kjellesvik right there. Finds Fields the other side, and he'll drop it in. His first points tonight. 35-26, Marysville Pilchuck hanging in there, Tim.
Yeah, they want to keep it interesting here.
Neill, Ty, back to Southard. Southard, a nice little mid-range right outside the block.
We're all thinking about player of the game right now. I've got a candidate.
It's a duel. Look at Southard taking on Juneau. Now he races back to get the guy the same size as him. As Juneau drops in a 3.
That was pretty. Nice trajectory.
9 points for Bryce Juneau, and
that Trey three-pointer gets him right back in the game here.
39-27, 8-point lead now for Glacier Peak. 147. 37-29. Yeah. 147 left to go in the third quarter. Foul trouble plaguing 5 team fouls for the Tomahawks, only 3 for Glacier Peak.
That's when you got to kind of take it to them. I'd look for, throwing it to like Brady or Ty down low and having them go up. And 50% of the time, you're probably going to get a foul down there, and they can't afford it.
They cannot. Painter's in trouble. Also defensively doing a great job on Grinde. Grinde coming in averaging 7+. But we talked about Painter. He's their leading scorer, and he's got no points.
But he's got 4 fouls.
But he has 4 fouls. As Kjellesvik from the left elbow fronts the new tomahawk in, number 34. And Ty with a great move. He works around Rice.
Again, that's exactly what I do. Just take it to the hole. You might make the basket. You might grab a foul.
Getting sloppy. Juneau comes up with a miss right to Heckendorf. Kind of a lazy alley-oop, but it's good.
He's a smooth little player, Heckendorf.
39-31 now. A minute left. Just when we thought the Tomahawks were gone, but that could do it. It doesn't.
Oh, somebody grabbed Bobby there.
That was really a bad
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Heckendorf.
And that's Heckendorf, his 4th.
His 4th. Wow. 2 people with 4 fouls on MP. Now he's going to, I think Fields is going to come in for him.
Luke Neill tried that 3 because he got it all rolling there in the first quarter with a 3 ball. 6 points for the senior Luke Neill.
Uh-oh.
Off the hands of Chambers. Juneau now on the break, 1-on-1. Trey tries to draw the charge. Not happening. And all of a sudden, Bryce Juneau is heating up. 11 for the sophomore. 38 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 39-33 Glacier Peak. Luke Neill.
That's going to be a foul.
Stumbles, bumbles, loses the ball.
That's going to put him into the bonus there, Scott. And
head coach of the Tomahawks, Barry Gold, like saying, hey, he just fell down.
That's the 3rd foul on Grinde, I believe.
They are filling up the foul sheet.
Oh,
Neill.
Look who's coming off the bench. Chris Watkins coming in the game.
Neill hits the first of the bonus here. And he drops the second. Good-looking stroke for senior Luke Neill. 7 points tonight as he gets a breather. And Chris Watkins comes in, and Brady Southard gets a breather.
Nick Allen's back in the game.
31 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. $1 a slice outside the concessions.
Can I get some to go?
Grinde finds a wide open Vitcovich, and that's his first bucket tonight. 11 seconds with Watkins.
Allan just moved there. It almost looked like a travel. You just kind of like meandered.
Watkins going right to the rim
with a left hand.
Fields fumbles.
You got to call
Joyner.
They didn't call the travel there.
Joyner, or excuse me, I keep calling him Joyner. Juneau, Bryce Juneau looked like he had a hot potato there. He just wanted to get rid of it.
I can't believe they didn't call the travel on that. But 41-35.